Hi, it's Tony and Brandon again from Aquatech Water Conditioning, and it's been a while since we've done some videos. We just went through a huge software conversion in our office, and software conversions are not for the weak of the heart. So we spent a couple of months really focusing on that, making sure that data transferred over and that our staff were trained. We're still learning, but we're definitely getting there. And we're at the point where we're ready to share videos and information again. So today we are going to talk about what our process is, the sales process. So when a customer calls in here to Aquatech, oftentimes they're looking for a solution for an issue that they're having with their water. And they are really wondering, what is this going to cost me? So Brandon is going to talk through that process with us. As much as we'd like to give information to you over the phone, that isn't always the best case scenario.
Correct. So like I said, they're looking for that initial cost of what they're getting into. Ladies a lot of times said, we cannot quote, sometimes from there they'll set up a sales call for me to come out. Other times if I'm in the office, they'll ask to be transferred back to me, which is fine. I'm more than welcome to talk to you about that over the phone. But usually the first question I get then is, what's it going to cost? Like I said, there's many factors that go into that. I understand about people being hesitant. I don't like buying things or working as a salesman either, to be honest with you. Buying a car is like the death to me. I hate it. I hate doing it. I hate the whole sales process of it. I just want to come in and buy something and be done with it. So I understand people being hesitant about it. But the reason we have to come out is, one, we have to test your water. We have no idea what we're dealing with till we come out there. No matter if we've been in your area before, your water can be completely different than your neighbors. So we have to come out to test the water. We need to look at your plumbing, to see what type of plumbing you have, how big a house you have, how many people are in the family. There's so many factors that go into sizing a correct water system. It's literally impossible to size something, over the phone.
Yeah, what I was going to say is we have customers share with us that people have given them quotes over the phone, and while that's fine and then you can do that, that just isn't giving somebody the most accurate quote for the proper equipment. If you don't have the water test, if you don't know what that plumbing looks like, that physical space you're working with, we just don't feel like we're able to provide an accurate quote that way.
And we're looking to build the long-term relationship. It's one thing just to size a super large unit. It's going to cover everything and it'll fix your water. That is, but it's still not the proper equipment to be in there. And people will find out over the years then maybe this wasn't the correct unit for me. We want to put in something that we know is correct, that we can service, that we can maintain, and we'll keep on working with you throughout the life of that unit. So we want to make sure it's correct from the very beginning and not have to stop back and add more equipment or downsize or whatever we need to do to make it work for you.
That's actually just as devastating for us as it is for the customer. Yep. We do not like when that happens.
To misapply something.
Yeah.
And not saying we've never done it. It
Right.
happens, unfortunately. And we hate that, obviously, for the customer, because like I said, we feel their pain. But we're going to come out and correct it for them. We're trying to gather as many questions as we can from you. And you might find that sometimes maybe we're drawing you out too much on the phone, but we're trying to gather information. We're trying to ask these questions of what don't you like about your water? What issues are you seeing? Because that's going to help me when I show up know what I'm kind of looking for already. I'm gathering the physical aspects of your house. They can get what you just don't like about your water over the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. So we want you to feel comfortable with the process. If you've been considering water treatment equipment, but you just don't want to deal with the process, we just want to put you at ease about that. We try to make this as simple as possible from the first phone call into our office or the first visit to our office throughout the entire process.
Yep. And when I'm out there, I am not out there very long. I'm not going to be out there for an hour or 2 hours trying to get you to sign on the dotted line when I'm out there. Majority of my sales calls are a half an hour or less. And if I'm out there longer, it's usually because we're chit-chatting about sports or kids or whatever's going on in their lives. It's not even about water at that time, And plus, if you're there by yourself, if it's just the wife or the husband's there and your spouse or significant other's not there, it's a tough decision to make. I want you to be able to consult with them before you agree to do business with us. So, I'll leave that quote with you. I'll check back with you in a couple of days or a week and see if you have any further questions. But I want you to be comfortable in what you're doing and making that decision.
Absolutely. So I hope you feel a little bit better, maybe a little bit more confident about what the process is here, at least at Aquatech Water Conditioning. We take a lot of pride in our work. We spend a lot of time on training our staff and putting a lot of time into educating the whole process. So
and this consultation is free. There's no cost. There's no obligation when I come out. So you're not out anything for me to come out other than just being able to give you information about your water.
absolutely. That's all we have.
Thank you.